Hello, Irina. So you are in Montreal. Et
Yes.
yes. Et vous ne parlez pas français du tout?
Non, je comprends un peu, un peu, parler un peu.
Mais pas beaucoup. Ok.
Non, pas beaucoup.
Et you arrive in Quebec because of the war?
No, no, I live here already for 11 and a half years. No, I mean, in the beginning of the story, because I arrived to Canada, to Quebec, with the guest visa to visit my friends in 2000, in December 2013, and I stayed for a couple of weeks. And then in 2014, that situation with the Crimea started to happen, and I am from Crimea. So. So, and I could not go back, so I stayed here kind of because of the war, but not because of the war which started like 3 years ago, when it was very, very beginning, when Crimea lost, but Ukraine lost Crimea, and I was observing all this theater of absurd from here, being already in Montreal, and that's why I stayed, and so kind of because of the war.
So you still have family in Crimea?
Yes, I have everybody. My parents, my sister with the family. I have a lot of friends. I go there almost every summer for a few weeks.
Even with the war?
No, we can feel the war. We have a lot of missiles are flying over the house of my parents, and there is a drones. But it's a family. I have to see my family. I want to bring my son. The road to get there, it could be quite dangerous, but thanks God nothing happened so far. So I will continue to go, and of course every time we have to cross the Crimean bridge, which is attacked almost every day. But so far it's okay. So
it's
far,
okay.
Russians protecting the islands. They try to, so more or less it's safe, I would say.
And so how is your life now in Montreal? Did you find a job already, and how do you organize your day?
I was working my first work here even before I got a permanent residency. I got a work permit, and my first job was in a daycare. I worked at the daycare. Then in my second year of life in Canada, I got already more integrated. I was more confident, and my little son started to go to the daycare, and I got another job in a contemporary art museum in the digital production department. So that was very interesting, with all the artists in Montreal, and that museum is very known. It's Arsenal. So that was amazing job before COVID, and then COVID kind of destroyed the little company and a lot of projects which that company was doing. So during the COVID, I didn't work. Then I was working in a small company which was producing some kind of some cards, papers, magazines. So I was working in a let's say journal production, like newspapers production.
Newspaper, okay.
So now I partially work as a therapist, as a psychologist with Russian-speaking clients, because I'm a psychologist by my education, but I do not have local license to work with in Quebec. So I work with Russian-speaking clients who need the help as a therapist in Canada or in US. And now I just finished the school for the massage, and I'm looking for a job as a massotherapist. And in the same time, I also work in my project as a woman's coach.
Okay.
So
okay.
now
You're busy. You're very busy.
Yeah, I
Yes.
try to make myself busy. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And all this time, being a lonely woman in Quebec with so many men, unmarried men, you have not been in a relationship with a man from Quebec since you arrived here?
No, I got married because the reason why I came here to Quebec, I was visiting my kind of boyfriend, and then he became my husband.
Okay.
But then it didn't work because it was too extreme, it was too fast, and he in the end was like very tyrannic, manipulative person. So honestly, it was a trauma. It was a very big trauma, and finally I kind of recovered after those toxic relationships. And I was dating 2 years ago, but I don't know. I really did not have time because I'm a single mom.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, my ex-husband, he doesn't support me a lot. So I feel like I'm single mom, absolutely. So I don't have a time to go out. I don't have. I didn't have even desire. But now finally I'm coming back from that kind of dark times. And my son, he's already 10 years old. So and I have finally I'm more independent.
Yes, because in Quebec, men consider the relation where everybody is responsible for his stuff, and this is not a traditional family where it's the man has his own car, his own house, his own children, and the woman has his own car, his own apartment, her own children. So everything is separated. Have you noticed that?
More and more. Of course, I always have those existential crises to compare, our culture and Quebecois culture.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I know I was dating a Quebecois man, and kind of I see that it's like that. But at the same time, he's very grateful to me because I showed him another way, like more traditional, more connecting,
Yeah.
It could be all, but it could be. It doesn't matter, It's who it belongs to, what's belongs to who, It's like it's just the stuff, And if people are worried too much for the stuff, then for connection or emotions or a good positive vibes or dreams or other things, This is a problem for me. Honestly, this is a problem.
Yeah, you're right. Because maybe just because they don't know that something else exists. Yes.
Exactly. I don't force my ideas, but my lifestyle and my attitudes, my moods, they can show that I am free from all those, limitations or other things. It's I understand the big difference in the culture, and I'm happy that I have those kind of adapting mechanisms to understand, to observe, to see. It's not like I'm against it. No, not at all. I'm open to learn and to integrate myself to a new reality, to adjust, to sometimes to put my pride on the side, or kind of to forget or to disengage from my kind of structure.
Education.
Or education, or No, Quebec made me be very open-minded.
Okay. So what kind of man are you looking for? Do you have specific criteria like age, sports, I don't know, anything you, because you are 42, you already have a lot of experience?
Not a lot. So that's why I'm still trying to understand who I need, what I need. Of course, I also want, open-hearted person, flexible, who also can adjust and understand me, because I'm from different culture, and maybe I'm also a bit different, because sometimes we are, Russian, Ukrainians, Eastern Europeans, we are too exotic for Canadians, for Americans, and people are even a bit afraid of us. So I want a person who would be open to see, to understand, without being I don't know how to tell you. Just of course, sport and,
interesting.
Yeah, sport and good values, it's always preferable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, stable emotionally, physically, in my ideal dream partner, of course, it's a man maybe before 60, because I don't know, 60 it's already like a bit maybe, but it also depends. My previous boyfriend, he was older, 18 years older than me, and he was in a great shape. We travel a lot, we were making a lot of sports, and that's
okay.
I also know that I can, even the person doesn't do sports, I know I can make a great influence, because I'm a yoga teacher, and I'm also a personal trainer. I don't work as a personal trainer here in Canada, but I used to work back in Crimea.
Mm-hmm.
So
okay.
I don't take drugs, I don't drink alcohol, so I have pretty simple but healthy life.
Okay. And final question, have you traveled around in Canada, in Quebec, or you mostly stayed in Montreal?
I love to travel in Canada and in Quebec. So in Quebec, I've been many times in Quebec City. I've been all over Montreal, everything, Montreblanc, Saint-Sever, Orford, Ozhead. I climbed all those mountains. I skied all those mountains multiple times. I went to Charlevoix. I love this place. I've been there 2 times. That area, Charlevoix, La Malbaie, Tadoussac. So what else? In Canada, I've been in Vancouver, Banff, Toronto multiple times, because the family of my ex-husband partially they live there, and we go there sometimes with my son to see his godparents. Yeah, I try to travel as more as possible.
Oh, okay.
I love Canadian campings, and we like sandbanks. Sandbanks, it's in like halfway to Toronto. Like I live in Montreal, but I try to be out as more as possible, because like the nature gives me a lot of energy. And
okay, perfect. Thank you. So thank you very much, Irina. So I hope it's not too long for you. You have your
no, it's perfect.
So it gives a good idea of who you are and what you are looking for. And your son is 10 years old?
Yes, he's 10 years old, and he lives with me. We have shared custody with my ex-husband. It's 1 week out of 1 week.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. So that's why now I have more freedom to work on my project, to think about my personal life.
Ah, okay. Yeah. Half week. Yeah, this is not traditional Ukrainian style, because usually the kids stay with the mom.
Exactly.
So you already adapt to the new culture in Quebec.
No, I mean it was tough, but what I can do, it's all over. But I'm always there. I'm always ready to help my ex-husband if he cannot, because I understand sometimes why it's like that in Ukraine, because I don't know, I still believe that the man cannot provide, I mean, cannot satisfy sometimes the needs of the child, as a mother. So that's why it was a bit difficult to let it go, but now it's okay.
It's okay. Okay, so thank you very much. I wish I wish you a good day, and I hope this video will help you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I hope I look okay.
Yes.
Presentable enough.
Yes, you are.
Thank you so much. It was nice to meet you too.
Bye-bye.
Okay, bye.